Hey guys, here I am at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. This is supposed to be one of the bills. They say that this is one of the landmarks, one of the wonders of the world. A lot of famous people buried here. So I figured I'd give you a little tour. It's a nice warm but not overly hot day. Warm in the sun. Show you a couple sites. I'm not going to go find famous graves or anything, but I'll show you a couple sites because this is really a beautiful place. I don't know, but you might not give a great view from that, but if you bear with me for a couple steps, I can show you some stuff. I live less than half a mile from here. Hey, look at the dome. This is cool. This is the eastern section. Really cool. And then check it out, we go to the Jewish section. Actually, this isn't even the most interesting part of that section. Come on over here. Yeah, for a cemetery, this is one of the most brightest cemeteries, and it's just so doesn't feel like you're in a cemetery. It's almost cheerful, peaceful. This is actually shares an adjoining lot with Paramount Studios. And you can see the water tower from here. Across the street. And there it is. There's the water tower. Hope you guys can see that. Let's see here, I gotta flip it around. Let me get this straight. get a little closer and because I get some place in the shade and actually get it. You know, you might have gotten a good shot already, but we endeavor to please here at such a trip. Really hoping you guys get that Paramount Studios thing back there, because I just sort of hard here because the exposure goes down, but I'm gonna try one more time. And then of course I'll like watch this later and be like, darn, I lost every must shoot. But it was out there, folks, it was out there and I tried. I'm actually leaning against the grave in the shade. And so now, it's time for another installment of Dick Racy. Now first off, I just want to tell you that Dick Racy is absolutely nothing like Dick Tracy. In fact, if you were to take two, like, you know, semi-transparent tracings of Dick Racy and Dick Tracy and lay them over, you know, superimpose them, and they looked exactly the same in every single way, well, they would still be two separate things, see? So they're not at all alike at all. And that's exactly what we got here. Now, I first want to tell you that I could run out of recording storage right now, and we'll see how that goes, so it might be a part 2 of this, but what actually is going to happen here is that I actually got my first piece of fan mail. And this piece of fan mail is from a princess, an 8-year-old little girl. And she writes, I've become very taken with Dick Racy. I must admit that I've never seen anything quite like him before. Is it possible you go into more character development and character history on the part of Dick Racy? Because I'm just fascinated by him. P.S. Should I kill my parents? So anyway, I want to answer Princess's question, and that's like just to let her know. Firstly, yes, absolutely, we can get into a little more character development. Not something into character history, but maybe a little more into character development, sure. And if you think about it, that is character history, eventually. And, you know, I think that, listen, you know, Princess, I know things might be frustrating right now, okay, but you're only 7 years old, okay, and someday you're going to be like 93, okay, and, you know, these memories are just the first formative memories of your life, and maybe you shouldn't formative them quite into that yet, because, you know, there'll be other days, and this will be long in the past. So no, please don't kill your parents. Don't. We're not standing by that at all. And so without further ado, here's Dick Racy. In the patrol car, the radio's going off. Dick, you gotta respond. We have 6 police officers in trouble. They're having trouble taking down a suspect. Oh, Commissioner, I don't do street crimes. We need you on this one, Dick. This guy's keeping our officers at bay. We need you to go and check out what's going on. Respond code 3. So all right. Well, at least I get to use the Dick siren. Boop. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, there are 6 police officers surrounding what looks like a hip-hop dancer? Now we need you to give yourself up to the law. I'm not giving myself up to the law. You guys can leave me alone. No, listen, I know you're really having troubles with your folks right now, but there's absolutely no reason to go in there and kill your parents. Don't do it. Oh, you cops, get away from me. You don't know anything about what's going on in my life. Dick thrusts his way into the cop, says, what's going on here? Don't talk that way to the law, son. And he says, are you Dick Racy? Yes, I am. And I'm here to make sure things go. And before Dick Racy can finish, that's when, you know, this young man you know, starts doing some hip-hop dancing, and I you know, before anyone can react, he jumps down and he spins 360 like a top on his dick. Just like knocking all 7 police officers to the ground like bowling pins. Oh, and Dick's like picking himself. Oh my God, what happened? And that's when they hear it. He did it! He killed his parents! And then they all get up and slow into the door. It's all happening in slow motion, and there are his parents on a dining room table, dead over scrambled eggs and toast. He shot them both right between the eyes. He killed his parents. He says, oh my God, what are we gonna do, Dick? And he got away. Oh my God. I can't believe this. What, that he killed his parents? No. That he took out all 7 of us with his dick spin. You know what this means? He means he lorded his dick over the law. Can you imagine that? Lording your dick over the law. Oh God, this is the worst thing ever. So now they're all really depressed, you know. It's like, oh man, he goes back to his, you know, Dick goes back to his car and drives off, and he's just like, you know, I've never been able to do the dick spin. I've seen others do it, but I've never been able to do it. I know. I'll get a modification. So, he goes on off to Master Zoe's. He knocks on the door and he enters it. Hi, Master Zoe. You Dick! I tell you, when you enter the dojo, you bow. Bow and enter dojo. Yes, Master Zoe. So, anyway, Master Zoe. Kneel when you speak to Master Zoe. Yes, Master Zoe. Master Zoe. I need you to teach me the dick spin. First off, you're American. Americans are carbuncles on the ass of humanity. You can never learn the dick spin. But I beg to differ, Master. Don't differ with your master. Yes, Master. So listen, but listen. There's a criminal, you know, wreaking havoc out there, and if I could just learn, you know, the dick spin, I think that maybe I could, you know, get control of the situation. It's not gonna happen, Dick. And you want to know why? Because I'm American? No, that's just one reason. The other reason why, but you know, I saw an American do it earlier. Silence! You will never be able to do the cock spin, Dick, because you have the cock gun. What? Yes, when you grafted that insidious Western piece of drivel onto your dick, you forever forsook the ability to do the dick spin. No! Yes, Dick. You just must accept that your spurious embrace of technology has been your ruin. Now leave me. Oh, God. And Dick just gets up and walks out, and right before the door slams, the Master Zoe shouts, Dick, did I not teach you to bow when you leave the dojo? And Dick says, fuck you, and just slams the door. So, now he's back in the car, and he's driving along, and he says, I know, wait a minute, I'll go to Dr. Sin, and I'll get another modification. So, it's middle of the night now, and he goes and knocks on Dr. Zin's door and says, Doctor, it's the middle of the night, Dick. I know, but I need your help. It's imperative. It's got to happen. I need your help. All right, come in. Comes and says, what is it, Dick? Says, Dr. Zin, I need a modification to allow me to do the dick spin. And Dr. Zin goes, oh boy. Come on in, Dick. Here, I'll fix you a cup of coffee. Huh? Oh, sure, that's great, yeah. You want some brandy in it? No, that's okay, I'll put some in anyway. Listen to me, Dick. Have your cup. I knew this day would come, Dick. I knew someday you're going to want another modification. And I was hoping, I should have probably told you earlier, but I knew, Dick, you can't have any more modifications. What? Well, Dick, you've had 10 modifications. And I just cannot take it to 11, Dick. I don't think you have it in you. But it's not a put down, Dick. I mean, most people can only have 3 modifications. You've had 10. But we can't take it up to 11, Dick. Your dick just won't go up to 11. I'm sorry, Dick. It's just not going to happen. You just have to come to terms with that, Dick. But there's a criminal. I'm sorry, Dick. You're just going to have to find another way. I cannot possibly sanction another one now. I have several operations tomorrow. Could I please get some sleep? So now Dick's all dejected, you know. He goes back to his car and gets inside and shuts the door, and I won't lie to you, he just bursts into tears. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? No more modifications. And he's just sobbing away in there, and he's just crying, and his shoulders are shaking, and tears are just dripping out between his fingers, and it's just like, it's unbelievable. And that's when another cop car pulls up, you know, a police cruiser, and the two cops in there look over, and they see Dick just sobbing his eyebrows out. And says, one officer says to the other, well, I guess Dr. Zen finally broke it to him that he can't have any more modifications. The other one says, yeah, guess so, poor guy. The other one says, what did that fortune teller say, that Dick was going to live to be 69? That's right. Well, when was he born again? And that's what they do to math. And that's when the officer's eyes widens in shock, and he says, do you realize what this means? According to this is exactly the midpoint of his life. We're within 5 minutes of the midpoint of his life. He's having a midlife crisis. So they grab the mic and they radio the commissioner, and he radios, you know, the shrink, and they radio, and pretty soon, if you just imagine a map of America, and then you imagine this news spreading like in a wire, like, you know, cellular network, just spreading like a spider web in white all across the map of America. That's the news of Dick's midlife crisis, just spreading all across the nation. And then the commissioner, when he finally realizes what's really happening, says, I want 4 men on him at all times. I want him secured by snipers. I want everyone watching this Dick. I want everyone watching Dick. Nothing can happen to him. Our force cannot lose our Dick. So that's when they put a detail on him. Now, meanwhile, Dick doesn't know anything about this, so he goes on off to what he always does when he gets really depressed. He goes to his favorite bar at the end of Ass Alley. It's a long, dark, stinking alley in the cesspool centermost of the city, and he goes to the Sphincter Bar, sits on the cherry red stools, and orders his favorite drink. And the bartender comes up and says, you want your normal quarter of a cup? No, I want a full. Dick, you know you can't get it up when you've had, I just want a full. All right, but remember, you can't get it up when you've had all that much to drink, and so no bar bets, okay? So now he's drinking away, and in from the alley walks in this man in a trench coat, dark, mysterious, wanders on over to Dick and takes a seat on the stool and says, so, I hear you can't take it to 11, Dick. Shut up. Well, you know, Dick, you may be out of luck modifying your member, but we could still modify your ass. When Dick looks up, says, in fact, this may have advantages over the Dick spin, because you can do it while in the seated position. I don't know, imagine seated, just, taking your time, sipping coffee, spinning around, like, on your little special propeller that pops out of your ass and props you up. Very convenient. Some say very enjoyable, like an amusement park ride. No, I can't. I made the decision long ago when I was a lad that I wasn't going to modify my ass. All right, Dick. Well, sometimes, opportunity only knocks once. The mysterious stranger leaves. So now Dick is even more depressed than ever, and he just stumbles out of the alley, and he's drunk now, and he can't really see straight, and he stumbles down Ass Alley, and he's wandering over to his car, and he passes an empty patrol car. Huh, what's this? And passes it by, and as he leaves it, 4 heads all pop up, and they all look after him worriedly. And then he goes to the payphone, and he calls up Helen, and says, Helen, it's all over, Ellen. She says, no, Dick, come over. I have candlelight. I'm in my lingerie. Come over, Dick. Come to me. I can't, Helen. I can't. And that's when Helen says, Dick, listen to me, Dick. You gotta catch this guy. You gotta catch the Dick Spinner. That's the only way you're gonna get over this, Dick. You must catch the Dick Spinner. And he hangs up the phone and says, she's right. I'm gonna catch him. So that's when he turns around. He's marching back to his car. And that's when one of the cops steps out of the police cruiser and says, you better come with us, Dick. The Dick Spinner he struck again. What has he done? He killed his parents. But he already killed his parents. Huh? Oh, well, you don't understand. You see, his parents have gotten remarried and divorced so many times, he has like 8 parents. You don't understand. He could go on a serial killing spree, just killing his parents. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are the kids dealing with today? Shit, we better catch him. So they hop into the car and they go, and they come the next, but they couldn't find any clues, just more dead parents. And so that's when Dick says, I know what we can do. We'll do some sleuthing. Oh, we'll start checking out the hip-hop community. He's a hip-hop dancer, and there can't be too many dick spinners amongst them. So they begin to investigate here, and they talk there, and no one's really willing to say anything until they enter this sleazy bar, and behind the bar is this Jamaican guy. And one look, and Dick can tell that he's a hip-hop guru, and he just walks right over and says, you know something about a sort of hip-hop dancing stick spinner? And the other one says, maybe I do, maybe I don't. And he says, well, he's killing a lot of good people. So I haven't heard they were that good people. After all, they're his parents. He says, you got a point, they are his parents, but killing is bad for your soul. I guess you're right. I'll tell you where he is. He says, good. And but Dick, what? I've heard you're trying to learn the dick spin. Yeah, what of it? Well, I think you can do it, man. You think I can do it? Yeah, man. It's just a matter of finding the right beat. Takes out this beat machine and slams it down onto the bar. Says, now, we have 1,072 beats in here. We'll find your beat, and you'll be able to do the dick spin. So for the next 3 hours in the middle of the night, all you hear is, ah! And I'm like, boom, 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 ah! And just like, try this one. Dun, 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 ah! Just beat after beat after beat. But no matter how Dick tries, they're all through all 1,072 of them, he just falls. His pitchforks is on his face, and his member gets all bruised. And it's just like, it's not pretty. And so finally at the end, he says, oh God, I'll never be able to do it. I'll never be able to do it. And that's when, the Jamaican guy says, listen, you just need to